This video is for you if you are overweight, trying to lose weight through the starch solution, and you are not finding success. In today's video, I'm going to be troubleshooting meals to take them from weight gain and weight maintenance meals to weight loss meals. Let's make this whole situation very objective. If you currently have excess fat stores on your body, that is all that is. Having excess fat stores on your body is not a reflection of who you are and your core values. It's just that you have excess fat stores on your body. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how we can take care of it. So don't internalize it and make it something emotional and make it representative of who you are and what your values are. You are much more than the shell that you are inside of. Our goal is just to make it so that the shell that you are inside of is one that is healthy, so it can carry you through the rest of your life and you don't have to worry about health issues. By the way, if you don't know who I am, hey, my name is Emmie. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, where you work with me as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach to lose weight on a plant-based diet. If you want to work with me, go to healthyhunnies.org or just click the link in the down bar. Why should you trust a gal who looks like she couldn't decide if she wanted to wear green or white today? Because these are the transformations that I've gotten my clients. They started out looking like this and then went to this. Let me show you another one before and then after, and then 3 for good measure, years before, and here is after. And if they did it, you can do it too. Just a little disclaimer for people that might come after me and say, but you can lose weight on any diet. Just because somebody is eating X, Y, and Z, that doesn't mean that they're not going to lose weight. And while that is true, you can lose weight on any diet. You could lose weight eating Twinkies if you only ate 1 Twinkie a day and that was all you ate over the course of the day. We're doing a little bit something different here in this plant-based starch solution community, which is that people come to this lifestyle because they're attracted to the fact that you don't count calories. When you're counting calories, you can really eat whatever you want, but most people come to this lifestyle because they're sick and tired of counting calories and they want to find a way to eat so that they don't have to micromanage and they can just trust their body's hunger fullness cues. So I'm troubleshooting these starch solution meals under the premise that you are looking to lose weight without counting calories and just by eating until you feel as though you've had enough. With that being said, let's get into it. I'm heading over to Instagram. I am searching up the hashtag starch solution, seeing what comes up, and we're going to troubleshoot these meals so that if you are eating what we're going to pull up, you're going to make some changes that we're going to talk about so that you can actually lose weight. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Dang, that looks good. Who's this Healthy Emmie chick? Okay, beautiful. So here we are with a pizza. Now, pizza is technically starch solution certified. I mean, it has no cheese, it's oil-free, but it is a dry starch. So bread is a dry starch. This is in comparison to the wet starches, which are potatoes, rice, beans, oatmeal, corn. Dry starches are about 1,200 calories per pound, things like bread and pizza crust and corn tortillas, in comparison to something like potatoes, which is about 300 to 400 calories per pound. So if you're really looking to maximize your weight loss, you're going to want to replace the dry starches with the wet starches. So what would we do here? Instead of having this on pizza crust, I would actually recommend that you have a potato pizza. So you can take a russet potato and you can cut it into slices, nice thin slices, and bake them and then put the pizza toppings on top and you have little potato pizzas. Oh, and also let's talk about the caption here. So the caption here reads, and by the way, this is not, I'm blocking out the names here because this is in no way an attack video. This video is to educate and help you with being successful on the starch solution. So this person said, I really ate like over the holiday weekend, so I'm back on the McDougall way starting today. So this is a huge reason why many people don't find any success on diets and when they're trying to lose weight. And you'll hear people say, I'm following the diet perfectly. Yeah, they're following it 100% of the time, 75% of the time. So people, let me put up a graph here to sort of show you what's going on here. So people will eat very, very well from Monday to Friday. And then on the weekends, they will go balls to the wall. And I know that we don't support calorie counting, but just to show you what's going on here in terms of calories, people might be eating, 1,800 to 2,000 calories per day during the week. And then on the weekend, they'll eat 3,000 to 4,000 calories, which is gonna bring up their average weekly calories. The amount of weight that you lose is dependent not upon what you eat in one day, but what you eat over the course of the week, of the month, of the year. And so if you are really eating a very small amount of food during the week, you're setting yourself up for a binge on the weekends, and you'll end up eating so much food on the weekends that it's gonna bring up your average calorie density, and it's going to bring up the amount of calories that you've eaten over the course of the week. So people will do extreme things where they'll eat 1,000 calories from Monday to Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday they'll literally eat 10,000 calories. And what's the point of even restricting during the week, because you just added on so many calories during the weekend? So if you find yourself falling into this trap, give me a call. Apply to work with me so we can sort this thing out. Let's see what's next. Alrighty, so here we have a smoothie. I'm not the biggest fan of smoothies if you are looking to lose weight. If you are in weight maintenance, or you're looking to be healthy, or if you're morbidly obese and this is a huge improvement from what you've been eating now, then that's a different story. But for people that are really trying to troubleshoot what's going wrong here with the starch solution, smoothies are not going to be your best friend when it comes to weight loss for a number of reasons. One reason is that it's much easier to drink food than it is to eat it. And you're gonna suck down a smoothie in about 5 minutes, versus if you try to eat everything that was in the smoothie, it would be a lot more difficult and you'd be a lot more full. Additionally, we don't chew smoothies. In chewing, that up and down motion promotes satiety. We have to hit a certain amount of chews per day in order to feel full and satiated. And when you have a smoothie, you rob yourself of the ability to chew. Another thing is that the fiber is destroyed when we throw the fruit into the blender. And when that's the case, if the fiber is destroyed, fiber is what makes us feel full. We're not going to feel as full. And our body doesn't have to do as much work to break down the food, so we burn less calories digesting this food than we would if it wasn't blended up. So not the biggest fan of smoothies. Hey, by the way, if you are enjoying this video, please hit the thumbs up button and also hit subscribe. It really supports my channel. Alrighty, what else do we got here? Okay, are these the... Yes, okay. Oat cookies. Let's talk about oat cookies. A lot of people say I'm eating totally 100% compliant, and one of the things that I'm eating are these oat cookies. They're only made from oats and banana and cinnamon. And while in and of itself, it may seem like this is a recipe for weight loss, oats that aren't cooked are a dry starch. They're 1,200, 1,400 calories per pound. Cooked oatmeal in water is 300 calories per pound, but dry oats are 1,200 to 1,300 calories per pound, right there with bread. A lot of people don't realize this. This is very sneaky, and I didn't realize it for quite a while either. But when you put this whole shebang together, if you take dry oats and you mix it with banana and then you bake it so you remove even more of the water, these oat cookies could be, 1,000 calories per pound. And if we're trying to lose weight, we don't want to eat anything more than 600 calories per pound if you are planning on not counting calories. So I know there's the people out there that are going to say, bah, you can eat whatever you want, lose weight so long as you count calories. People are here because they don't want to count calories. And if you don't want to count calories, then you have to understand calorie density, which goes on the premise that we eat about 3 to 5 to 6 to 7 pounds of food per day. So instead of counting calories, just fill up your stomach with foods that are low in calorie density, and that would be starches, wet starches, vegetables, fruits, and legumes. Now, dry oats are a dry starch, so they don't fall into that category. Moving on to the next one. Oh, yes. Let me take you honeys back. Come on, let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it back to the time when little healthy Emmie discovered the plant-based diet and discovered medjool dates, aka crack. I was an addict. Not to mention, my jeans were getting a little bit tighter, but it couldn't be the fact that I was eating 2 pounds of medjool dates a day, and medjool dates are 1,200 calories per pound. And that was just my breakfast. Medjool dates, although they are a whole food, they're a dried fruit. They're 1,200 calories per pound. They're really calorically dense. So stay away from those guys. Oh yes, another classic, the oat waffle. This has to be compliant. It's just oats and banana and almond milk. But honeys, when you turn it into a waffle, it's basically still a waffle in terms of calorie density. Now it's a bread product at this point. It's been dried, the water has been removed. It's made with dry oats, which, as we've talked about, are a dry starch. So although these oat banana pancakes are only made with oats and banana and almond milk, they're still technically a bread product. So have the oatmeal instead. Oh, this is interesting. Yes, okay. Flexitarian, a person who follows a mostly vegetarian diet but occasionally eats meat or fish. So this in and of itself is not a bad thing. There are plenty of people that are healthy that eat a flexitarian diet. However, I'm not making this video for people that are generally healthy that don't have any problems. I'm making this video for people who are overweight on the starch solution, want to lose weight through the starch solution, and aren't. And if you are practicing flexitarian and you're like, what the heck's going on with me? I'm eating starch solution 75% of the time. Shouldn't I be getting these results? As Dr. McDougall says, this diet works 100% of the time for people who do it 100% of the time. So you've got to commit fully to it. The little things that sneak in and end up to be not so little because they are so calorically dense, these other foods, animal products and processed foods. Okay, I could keep doing this thing for a long time. So if you want a part 2, comment. I guess just comment part 2, please. And I'll know that you're a honey that made it to the end of the video. Remember, if you want to work with me, go to healthyemmie.org and we can actually troubleshoot what you are doing as opposed to me looking at strangers on Instagram. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video. Woo!